Hi there, my name is Jesus Velasquez. I am with Urban Nest Realty here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And then this video, I kind of want to touch why it is important that buyers get pre-approved. Especially during these times, the markets have definitely been full throttle in many of the, if not majority of the United States, but especially here in Las Vegas. And getting pre-approved or pre-qualified gets you kind of that sense of comfort and knowing that you're already good to go. It's just about finding the right house and moving forward. With getting pre-approved, you also have an idea of what your payments are already going to be. And like that, you're not left in the dark, not knowing when you're submitting offers. So you're kind of already a good qualified candidate when it comes to that, if that makes sense, because you already know where you need to be or where you want to be when you're writing these offers. A lot of times, some of these offers that you're writing might need to go a little over what the list price is because of how competitive the market is, but you will already know how high you can go because you've already talked those numbers with your lender. Now, to get pre-approved, depending on what kind of work you do, if you're self-employed or if you have an employer, you can obviously supply the necessary documents needed for that, which is your bank statements, your tax returns with your W-2s, along with your pay stubs. And of course, they will need to run your credit to see where your credit is at and making sure that that's all good for when you are getting ready to start writing offers and your offer gets accepted, that's already taken care of. Another important thing that they tend to do is also do a VOE, which is a verification of employment. They'll send this form out to your employer, just confirming, of course, that you're employed and what hours you work and all that good stuff. A lot of times, sometimes it is hard to get a hold of whoever is in charge. So that's why it's also important that when you're in the process of purchasing a property that your employer knows. So one, they could accommodate you for when you're getting ready to sign. And you're able to, have the time if needed. Of course, we are able to work around those times. But again, I'm kind of like going off on a tangent now. I was kind of trying to focus this video on getting pre-approved and why it's important. Because believe it or not, when you do submit an offer to a property as the listing agent, what they'll do is go ahead and call the lender to see where you are at with getting pre-approved. Sometimes some sellers will not consider an offer unless they see proof of funds or a pre-qualification. And that's understandable just because, they're not going to go ahead and take their property off the market and not knowing if you are going to be capable of purchasing the property. And it has happened where a lot of times buyers are so excited to go look at properties and not knowing, one, what their monthly payment's going to be or what they could potentially qualify for. And then once it comes down to, the offer being accepted and starting the process and they're barely submitting their documents to the lender, then they're kind of stuck in a pickle because they then find out, oh, this is too much for me. I can't pay that much. Or their credit was not in the, where it needed to be. So that could be something where throws the deal sideways, right? So in order to prevent that is getting that pre-approval to show the sellers that you are ready and good to go. So that is the video for today. Thank you guys for watching. Again, please subscribe. I will be uploading more of these videos and kind of give you a scope of how everything plays out in the real estate world. And yeah, so yeah, go ahead and follow me. Thank you.